Hi, I am Dr. Mike Van Thielen, and in this video we will briefly discuss the causes of fibromyalgia. We will give you an overview of the theories. According to the American Chronic Pain Association, the cause of fibromyalgia is unknown. They state that a number of possible factors are involved, including physically or emotionally stressful or traumatic events, repetitive stress injuries, and illness. They also mention that fibromyalgia can occur for no reason at all, or that people with fibromyalgia may have a gene that causes the body to react strongly to stimuli. In other words, the American Chronic Pain Association has no clue and is just shooting in the dark. There is plenty of speculation, but conventional medicine and research into this condition has not come up with any clear answers yet. They never will, because they, just as with any other medical condition and illness, neglect to look at the body and the mind as whole. They don't know what disease and health really is and have no clue about the laws of human life and the power of our body to regain control of our health when we put it in the right conditions. Conventional theories on the cause of fibromyalgia have not panned out, and doctors have not been able to put a dent in this condition with conventional drugs and therapies. Overview of theories. In no specific order. Psychosomatic. Since the patient did not sustain or experience any physical damage or injury, the pain must be of psychological origin. CNS sensitization. Fibromyalgia is not a problem of the muscles, joints, or tendons, but rather a problem or hyperactivity of the central nervous system. Biochemical triggers. This theory attributes fibromyalgia to an increased release of substance P, the chemical that activates nerves when there's a painful stimulus. In fibromyalgia patients, substance P is released even in absence of a painful stimulus, and there may be an amplified release with a painful stimulus. Substance P levels are elevated in the cerebrospinal fluid of fibromyalgia patients. Deficient serotonin levels also affect sleep patterns and alterations in pain sensitivity. Brain signal. The brain's regulatory effect, which sends down signals to turn off pain, may be abnormal in fibromyalgia patients. When a painful stimulus occurs, the pain is amplified rather than dampened. Brain fog. PET scans show a reduced uptake of glucose in certain brain areas, which may cause cognitive, memory, and concentration difficulties. SPECT scans may indicate poor circulation in certain parts of the brain, controlling memory and movement of body parts and muscles. Viral infections. Viruses that cause influenza, hepatitis B and C, and the Epstein-Barr virus all have been implicated in the development of fibromyalgia. These viruses may affect the immune system or the neurotransmission in the brain. Lyme's disease. Apparently there exists a connection between Lyme's disease caused by the Borrelia burgdorferi bacteria and fibromyalgia. When the patient is treated for Lyme's disease, he or she recovers from fibromyalgia. Trauma. Physical injury or emotional stress triggers neurohormonal changes. The hormone link. Alterations in the function of hormone regulating centers, such as the hypothalamus, adrenal glands, and pituitary glands, may affect the nervous system. Growth hormone is also crucial in the repair and regeneration of muscles. Therefore, low levels of growth hormone cause musculoskeletal pain and issues. Sleep problems or insomnia. Delta stages are disturbed by intrusive alpha wave periods. Poor sleep can cause biochemical imbalances and muscular symptoms. Limbic system. Our limbic system controls the degree of pain tolerance and has a powerful effect on our immune function. The limbic system is mostly affected by a poor blood supply. Leaky gut. The gut is the barrier between the outside world and our inner organs, and when this barrier becomes leaky, chemicals that are processed or released by bacteria enter our bloodstream, and this can affect our nervous system and our immune system. Another theoretical concept is that allergens cause a leakage of proteins, which in turn cause inflammation, and this inflammation transcends from the gut into the body. We can simply conclude that there is not one single cause of fibromyalgia. Peripheral factors may be responsible for the musculoskeletal pain and tissues, or issues with the central factors may have a role in decreasing pain inhibition. Any combination of biochemical, neurohumoral, and functional factors can impact the brain and central nervous system and cause the symptoms of fibromyalgia. But conventional doctors may prescribe an antiviral for a viral infection, an antidepressant when suspecting a psychosomatic pain, Ambien for insomnia, Lyrica or Neurontin or Cymbalta for nerve pain, etc. But this will never put fibromyalgia into remission. The virus may go dormant, sleep may be improved, and pain may be managed short term, yet the patient keeps suffering. Because chasing symptoms and managing symptoms is not the solution. Only a holistic approach that resets the body, normalizes symptoms that are out of balance, and puts the body in the right conditions so that it can heal itself will provide long-term results. Fibromyalgia and fibrogenesis. In order to get a better understanding of the symptoms and causes of fibromyalgia, it's important to break down the word fibromyalgia and learn about fibrogenesis. Myalgia means muscle pain, and fibro stands for fibrin, also known as scar tissue. So simply said, fibromyalgia is muscle pain caused by the production of excess fibrin in the body. When fibrin lays itself down in muscle or in tissues, it impairs the local blood flow. This results in poor oxygenation of the tissue, which causes pain called hypoxic pain. Consequently, the pain causes the muscle to tighten up, which impairs the blood flow even more. That's why the fibromyalgia patient has pain all over the body and is sensitive to touch and palpation in all areas of the body. All pain signals are sent electrically via our nervous system to the brain, where a complex chain of events occurs, resulting in physical pain, emotional reactions, and inflammatory responses. The next question is, why is the body producing too much fibrin? There are several possible answers, but the two most common reasons are estrogen dominance and excess cortisol. In both women and men, often this condition starts as a result of hormonal changes. Excess estrogen, also known as estrogen dominance, promotes fibrogenesis, which is the production of fibrin. And excess cortisol, which is our stress hormone, also stimulates fibrin production. In order to address the root cause of the excess fibrin production, we need to test for both estrogen dominance and cortisol levels. For more information on fibromyalgia and an easy-to-implement action plan to put fibromyalgia into remission, please visit my website, mikevantielen.com.